The Wolverine Sports Network is on the air.
He's going to keep the football. Drive for the goal line. What's the call? It's a touchdown! The Wolverines have won it on the final play of the game. Touchdown East. A Wolverine walk-off winner.
Ostrowski, the righty, winds and deals. Strike three! It's a perfect game! Tate Ostrowski has thrown a perfect game for the Wolverines.
Piper back to throw. Has time. Looking for the end zone, and what is it called? Touchdown! It is a touchdown for the Wolverines with 7 seconds to play.
Grove City has won the President's Athletic Conference Championship. Grove City wins the PAC. The Cinderella story is alive.
Piper takes the snap. Looking to throw. Fires downfield. Frazier made the catch and scored the touchdown to win it for the Wolverines.
Tonight on the Wolverine Sports Network, the Grove City College women's basketball team makes the trip up Interstate 79 to take on Allegheny in a pivotal midseason PAC North Division clash. Tip-off coming up at 6 o'clock, but time once again for the Jason Baker Show, brought to you by Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash in Grove City. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs here, along with Grove City College head coach Jason Baker. Coach, welcome back.
Thanks, Briggs. Always a pleasure.
The Grove City Wolverines now 4-0 in the PAC's North Division. 2 wins last week at home. Of course, the win over Westminster last Wednesday. And then on Saturday, a game that was on the PAC Sports Network, a 61-33 victory over Franciscan. Coach, a game that was, at times tough sledding from an offensive standpoint. Some shots weren't falling, but you really had to love the team's defense and the stick-to-itiveness of the Wolverines.
Yeah. When we talked Monday, I let our team know that it was honestly one of the funnest games that I've coached in, and for the reason that we did just about everything really well. That's the best we've defended. We were plus 18 on the glass. Every loose ball, we were on it. I know our three-point percentage wasn't great, but every look was on time, on target, and a lot of them were dead center misses. But we still shot 40% from the field, which means with a team that's really aggressive out on the perimeter, we got to the paint, and we finished just about every time.
And a good balanced effort as well. Reese Hazley, 11 points. Alexis Hudson, 10. Brooke McCoy, 9. Meredith Shared, Emma Ulmer, 8. Katie Hoff down the stretch was 6.
Right.
So getting 22 points out of the center position. I know that it's always fun to see when somebody scores 27 or 30 or whatever. But from the coaching standpoint, it's fun seeing 5-6 people all in a similar range together.
Yeah, and that's kind of our MO. I mean, we the way we play, a lot of different people play. We rotate bodies in a lot. It's an equal opportunity offense where, we're making reads and making plays. And we're at a point where I am just so happy with how we're moving offensively and how we're executing offensively. It's really been at a high level for the last week.
A player who was not a surprise or secret per se, but has really had a good week last week. Brooke McCoy, junior from Hempfield, scored 19 in the win over Westminster, had 9 Saturday against Franciscan. A player who missed all of last year after a promising freshman season, and it seems like, without question, she's playing her best basketball. Yeah,
and it all starts with her being aggressive. We talked, at Kenyon, she played fantastic. And then lost some aggressiveness, really became passive offensively. And when she is aggressive, she plays her best. And this past week was the best basketball I've seen her play. And a big part of that was, she was aggressive. She is a strong, strong player that, when she drives it, she's going to move you. But she also has the ability to step out and is a really, really good three-point shooter. And so when she's aggressive, like I said, this is the best that she's ever played, that I've seen her play.
You talk about aggressive. Something else that really kind of stood out to me watching Saturday, then, of course, reviewing the box scores, how well the guards are rebounding.
Yeah.
Reese Hazley, 7 rebounds. She's been the leading rebounder on the season. But then Alexa McDowell with 6 rebounds. Haley Mack, who isn't exactly a towering figure out there, but getting 5 rebounds. Has that been a point of emphasis, or is it just kind of how things have worked? Maybe some long rebounds or so forth, or the way things have unfolded in the course of a game?
Well, I think, Saturday with as many quick threes and deep threes as they took, the long rebounds were a part of that. But Reese has been one of our best rebounders all year, and it's just a part of her game. She just has a knack for the ball and does a great job of reading the ball off the rim. She's a fantastic offensive rebounder and really hard to block out. But I think our 5s did a really good job of just kind of clearing space and allowing our guards to attack the basketball and go and get it. That's, when we have an attacking mindset, that's when we play our best. And, Alexa rebounded the ball fantastic on Saturday, and that's, she went up and won some balls that, we really haven't seen too much of that, and we'd love to see more of that. But no, it is a team thing, and when you're plus 18 on the glass, you have a lot of different people to rebound it well.
Wolverines on the season now +5 in rebound margin,
right.
And I know that that's a number that it's been on the increase for
right.
the most part. I know that pleases you as well.
Yeah, look. You can do all the rebounding drills and all that you want to, but so much of rebounding is just want to, and just that attacking mindset. And we have some really good offensive rebounding guards, and Reese, Kaylee Devlin, Bethany Thompson, those are our guards that are really hard to block out. And everything that we do, we want to put pressure on people, and offensive rebounding is a part of that.
Doing some quick math here, that from an offensive rebounding standpoint, you're getting over 30-year misses for offensive rebounds, 34%, and averaging about 14 offensive rebounds a game. Now, I'm sure you'd like to make a few more shots on the first time around, but the fact that the more shots you take, the better chance you have to score points.
That's exactly right, and we are taking a lot more shots than our opponents, and that's a big part of just putting pressure on teams. And I honestly think that, and I know I say this just about every time, but the rebounding is going to be a huge factor tonight. You look back at the Juniata game, we got crushed on the glass, and I think it's a big part of who we are, and it's a great way to put added pressure on teams and wear teams down.
Grove City 10-3 overall, 4-0 in the PAC's North Division. The Wolverines have a 1-game lead in the North. The team that's a game back, Allegheny. The Gators are 3-1. They were 3-0, but a come-from-ahead loss, if you will, Saturday against Waynesburg. Waynesburg rallied to stun the Gators 69-68 in Meadville, so no doubt the Gators will perhaps be a little bit extra salty tonight when the Wolverines enter the Wise Center. When Coach and I come back, we'll talk about Allegheny. The Gators, they have certainly been a factor ever since they came into the league a handful of years ago, and head coach Kelly Muffley has a very talented squad once again here in 2025-26. We'll take a break. We'll come back and talk about tonight's opponent. This is the Jason Baker Show, brought to you by Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash in Grove City.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy. Check your oil, check your fluids, and get you clean. Fast, friendly service for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Wiper blades or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally owned, nationally known. No appointment necessary. Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
Can Frenchak here at the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Experience. We're all about experience. The experience of our expert quick lube techs and also the experience we provide you with every oil change. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come here to the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City for the experience. Drive in, drive out. It's that easy. The Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out. It's that easy.
Welcome back on the Wolverine Sports Network. This is the Jason Baker Show, brought to you by Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash in Grove City. Ryan Briggs here, along with Grove City College head women's basketball coach Jason Baker. Coach, the Grove City women's basketball team on the road tonight at Allegheny. Gators 3-1 in PAC play, 3-0 against the North. 0-1 against the South after a tough loss on Saturday, 69-68 to Allegheny, at home to Waynesburg. But when you look at this Allegheny team, the thing that jumps out is that trio of very heralded players, guards Jess Bickert and Isabella Antonacci, and then in the middle, the 1,000-point scorer, Sarah Santacola, certainly one of the top all-around post players, not just in the conference, but in the region. Certainly three players that I'm sure have had you watching some extra game film the last few days.
Yeah, they're very good. They're really talented playmakers. With the guards, there's several times where you'll go into a game and you're like, okay, take away the right hand. Well, with these guys, you just got to angle them out and do the best you can with that, because there is no right or left dominant. They can score, and our how we define ball pressure tonight is going to be real important, because if you go under screens, if you give space, their guards are going to hit threes. We are going to try to do some different things with Santacola in the post, and the biggest thing is just to try to frustrate her. When she gets frustrated, she really shows that frustration, and I think just Saturday, she got teed up, and it really kind of swung the whole momentum of that game in the fourth quarter. And so, we're going to try to be physical with her, try to frustrate her, but she's one heck of a player, and if she gets going, and just a great point, last year here at our place, she was an unstoppable force in the paint in the fourth quarter of that game. And so we've got to do a good job of getting her off the spot, and just really being physical with her and trying to frustrate her best we can.
Santacola coming in averaging 11.8 points, 10.5 rebounds per game, also 34 blocks, so about 2.5 per night. Jess Bickert, who's seemingly been there forever at Allegheny, running the point, 26 threes this year. She's averaging 13 a game. And then Antonacci, very good freshman year last year, and here at essentially mid-season in terms of the regular season, 13 out of the 25 for Allegheny. She certainly, you'd have to think, has her hat in the ring for PAC Player of the Year.
Definitely.
18 points a game, also averaging close to 5 assists per game, shooting 45%, 26 threes, gets to the free throw line a lot. She is a handful.
Yeah, I definitely think she's in the running for Player of the Year. The girl can score. I mean, in a lot of different ways. She can really use ball screens well. In transition, she's really good. She's a really strong rebounder. She drives it. If you go under, like I said, if you go under screen, she'll hit threes. She is just a really good scorer. And so we're going to try to put some length on her tonight, some strength on her tonight, and really just try to wear her down the best we can. And, make her guard, make her rebound, and try to put pressure on her, as much as we can. But yeah, she's a fantastic scorer.
And one thing that jumps out too about the two guards, Antonacci and Bickert, they're never in foul trouble.
Right.
Antonacci, who averages 35 minutes a game, played every game, 21 fouls this year. Bickert plays 35 minutes a game, 18 fouls.
Right.
I mean, to be out there that much night after night and to not be in foul trouble, it says a lot about how well and how intelligent they are at the defensive end.
That's exactly what I was just going to say. They are smart basketball players, and I mean, their defensive game plan is they're going to funnel everything right to Santa Cola, and she's going to erase it, and they do a very good job of that. We've got to try to create some space tonight and put those guards into space and have them guard in space. But no, it speaks to a lot about how smart of basketball players those two are.
From an offensive standpoint, Allegheny, I know they run a lot of sets, probably
Right.
maybe more so like you'd see like an NBA team running as opposed to a continuity or patterned
Right.
offense, be it like with our women, the Princeton offense
Right.
or the flex or 5-out motion or whatever you want to say, the UCLA high post, so forth. From a preparation standpoint, is that harder? Is it easier, or is it just different?
It's different, and I think the most challenging thing is you could get and go through all 70 of their sets, but then there becomes like a paralysis by analysis thing. We picked their top couple of sets to go through those. You really just have to rely on your core principles defensively, and just have your team go out and play. And because I think, and I've been guilty of this, where teams run 85 sets, and you try to talk about 8 of them or 9 of them, and then it just becomes, like I said, paralysis by analysis. And so, we picked out a couple that are their top ones, and maybe actions that we haven't seen this year to talk about that. But no, you really got to just rely on your core principles and what you do defensively, and go do it.
And maybe it's a phrase we hear a lot, especially with the NFL playoffs going on. Offensive coordinators, when they say players, not plays, is it's kind of a thing
That's
too from
exactly
as
right.
a coaching defensively against it, more concerned with the players' skill sets than whether they're going left to right or right to left off a screen.
Yes, that's exactly right. We really talked about tendencies and actions. Here are some actions that we need to worry about and how we want to guard these actions. But no, it's definitely.
What are a couple other keys tonight for the Wolverines to go to Allegheny, get a win, extend the lead in the north, and keep the win streak going?
Well, I mentioned the rebounding, I think, is a huge one. We've got to take care of the basketball. I think the two things that really were great about last week was I thought we took really good care of the basketball. And I think we're going to get pressed tonight. So how we handle that is going to be really important. Pace within our offense. And I think we're going to have to make some shots. The way, like I said, the way they play, where they funnel everything to the big girl, she makes life in there very hard. And so we're going to have to try to put people in space and make some plays. And when we are really playing with pace offensively, we do a good job of that.
Coach, always a pleasure. Thank you for your time. We will reconvene next Wednesday prior to the doubleheader with Teal in the Grove City College Arena.
Sounds good. Thanks, Briggs.
That's Grove City College head women's basketball coach Jason Baker. You've been listening to the Jason Baker Show on the Wolverine Sports Network, brought to you by Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash in Grove City. When we come back, we'll have tonight's starting lineups and the tip. It's Grove City and Allegheny, the first of 2 meetings, and it comes up next on the home of the Wolverines.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
Ken Frenchak here at the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Experience. We're all about experience. The experience of our expert quick lube techs, and also the experience we provide you with every oil change. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come here to the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City for the experience. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy. The Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone. Our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
And a very pleasant good evening to you from Allegheny College, the James H. Mellon Arena, the David V. Wise Center. It's Grove City and Allegheny in President's Athletic Conference North Division action. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs with you tonight. Grove City 4-0 in the North, Allegheny 3-1. So obviously a lot riding on this one. Time now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Grove City Wolverines, head coach Jason Baker. The Wolverines are 10-3, and Coach Baker will line them up this way. The starters at guard, Reese Hazley, 5'5", senior from Deer Lakes, averaging 12 points per game. Alexa McDowell, 5'4", junior from Mars, averaging 7 points per night. Up front, Kaylee Devlin, 5'8", sophomore from Turbotville. Devlin making start number 11. She's averaging 6 points per game. Alexis Hudson, 5'11", sophomore from Watsontown and Warrior Run High School. Hudson averaging 8.3 points per night. And in the middle, it's Meredith Sherrod, 5'11", senior from New Braunfels, Texas. Sherrod averaging 12.6 points and 6.3 rebounds per game. She leads the team in each category. Hazley, McDowell, Devlin, Hudson, Sherrod for Grove City. For Allegheny, head coach Kelly Muffley has her squad at 6-7 overall. Number of close losses, especially early on for the Gators. And this is the starting five tonight for the hosts. The guards are Jess Bickert, 5'8", senior from Seneca Valley. Bickert averaging 13 points per game. She'll be joined in the backcourt by Isabella Antonacci, 5'7", sophomore out of Indiana. Antonacci averaging 17.8 points per game. Up front, Ashlyn Price, 5'10", sophomore from Greensburg-Salem. Price making start number 5. She's averaging 4 points per game. Kate Leach, 6'1", senior from Columbus, Ohio, and Upper Arlington High School. Leach making her 14th start of the year. She's averaging 6.5 points and 5 rebounds per game. In the middle, it's Sarah Santacola, 6'2", senior from Moon. Santacola averaging 11.8 points and 10.5 rebounds per game. Leach, Bickert, Santacola, Antonacci, and Price for Allegheny. Your officials tonight, Ron Connolly is the referee. Nick Lancaster and Luke Chambers are the umpires. We'll take our final pregame break and come back with tonight's opening tip. It's Grove City and Allegheny, and it comes up next on the Wolverines Sports Network.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies.
Oh, that's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better.
Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at GoRedForWomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1,000,000. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Allegheny College. Women's and men's doubleheader tonight here on the Wolverine Sports Network. Men's game later tonight at 8 o'clock. And the lid lifter tonight, Grove City and Allegheny PAC North action. Grove City 10-3, the best overall record in the PAC. 4-0 in the North, or 4-0 overall. Of course, teams have played one divisional game. Grove City defeated Franciscan on Saturday. Allegheny had a big lead on Waynesburg here on Saturday, and it got away. Waynesburg rallied for a 69-68 win, so Allegheny now 3-1 in the league. On Saturday afternoon, Grove City was in command of its game with Franciscan, and Allegheny had a double-digit lead, and kind of in the back of your mind thinking, it's going to be 4-0 versus 4-0 on Wednesday night, and then sure enough, Sam Jones' squad threw a wrench into all that. Allegheny dropping that one by a point, and Grove City right now a one-game lead in the North. Of course, 16-game schedule, a lot of basketball. If nothing is going to be decided tonight, but Grove City could open up a little bit of a lead in the North. You'd always say the first horse out of the gate doesn't always win the race, but you'd still rather be the first horse out of the gate. Quick look at the PAC scoreboard. Westminster leading Hiram 27-24. Geneva leading Teal at the half 29-16. St. Vincent leading Chatham 26-17. Grove City would go left to right in the first half. Scherer jumping against Santa Cola. Allegheny wins the tip. Gators go right to left. White jerseys, navy numbers and letters, navy trim. Grove City in the red jerseys, white numbers and letters, white and black trim for the Wolverines. Price in the foul circle, works it right side to Bickert. Top of the key, 20-footer up and good for Ashland Price. And Allegheny has the first points of the night on the long two-pointer by the sophomore Ashland Price out of Greensburg. Now Grove City with the basketball foul circle. Sherrod, jumper on the way, good. Meredith Sherrod just inside the top of the foul circle. So a couple of long two-pointers by each team's number 24. And we are 2-2. 40 seconds gone by here tonight in Meadville. A rainy night. It's going to be a snowy trip home from what we hear. Antonacci right of the lane, working on Devlin. Kate Leach now, guarded by Hudson. Top of the key for Price and back on the right side. Runner put up by Bickert. Rattles around and it drops in. Jess Bickert, her offense has been solid her first 3 years. She's taken a big leap forward this year. And Allegheny's 2 for 2. Gators have a 4-2 lead. Top of the key, Hudson with it. Alexis Hudson, right of the lane, finds McDowell. McDowell across the lane from right to left to Sherrod. Now right corner to Hudson, guarded by Santa Cola. Hudson drives in on Leach now, up the left hand, and Kate Leach will be called for the foul, and we will have our first free throws of the night coming at 8:41 of the first quarter. Foul goes on Kate Leach. Leach is first, team first, and Alexis Hudson to shoot 2. Hudson, 14 of 20 at the line this year, 70%. The first one is long, no good. That's the first shot taken tonight that did not end up going through the cylinder. Second one is up and good for Hudson, and it's 4-3 Allegheny. Grove City in the man-to-man. Bickert being harassed by McDowell, right wing to Antonacci, guarded by the rangy Kaylee Devlin. Around a screen to the left. Antonacci down the lane, up with the right hand. It is off the mark, no good. And Meredith Sherrod with the rebound for Grove City. Here come the Wolverines. Hazley on the near right wing. Hazley guarded by Bickert. Top of the key to Sherrod. Sherrod to the right baseline, pulls up 15-footer over Santa Cola. That one goes about 17 feet. And the rebound tracked down by Antonacci. Santa Cola didn't block it, but she certainly affected it. Inside for Leach, batted away by Hudson, but grabbed by Allegheny. Santa Cola in the high post, moves it back out to Bickert with 18 to shoot. Antonacci around a screen to the right. Antonacci right wing with it. Right of the lane, Antonacci to the high post for Santa Cola. Backing down right corner. Bickert, 19-footer. That one is long, no good. Hazley the rebound, and here come the Wolverines. McDowell had the rebound, off to Hazley. Hazley up top for Hudson. Top of the key, 3 on the way, good. Alexis Hudson, her 14th 3 of the year. And Grove City has its first lead of the night, 6-4. 2.5 minutes gone by in the first half. Top of the circle, Santa Cola, high arcing jumper, well short. The rebound tipped around. Leach grabs it for Allegheny, and the Gators get a second opportunity. 13 to shoot. Antonacci at the foul line. Steps back. Jumper on the way from 16 short. Gets her own rebound. Whips it down low for Bickert. Over to Santa Cola on the block. Hooks her way around Sherrod. Reverse layup. No good. And the rebound grabbed by Meredith Sherrod. Perhaps an extra pass there by Allegheny. Bickert probably had an easier shot than the one that Santa Cola ended up taking. Sherrod, top of the key. 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound out to Hazley. And the Wolverines will get a second opportunity. Rebounding, no doubt, a key tonight. Hazley, left side, hesitates, drives in. Hazley all the way, up with the left hand, no good. And Santa Cola collects the rebound. 6-4 Grove City, 6:40 to go, first quarter. 5 subs at the table. They'll be on the next dead ball for Grove City. Grove City, a deeper team than is Allegheny. Near block, Leach, and she is fouled on the block by Alexis Hudson. That'll be Hudson's first, team first. Allegheny will send Ava Kobus in, 6-foot sophomore from Norwin. And it's Leach checking out for Grove City. We see Haley Mack, 5'3", freshman from Michigan. Sarah Pfeiffer, 5'6", junior from Pine Richland. Brooke McCoy, 5'9", junior from Hempfield. Emma Omer, 6'3", senior from Northumberland Christian. And Bethany Thompson, the 5'7", junior, from Exeter Township. Jumper by Santa Cola, left of the lane. It's no good, and Mack with a defensive rebound. Mack driving, Mack in on Santa Cola, gets cut off. Finds Omer in the lane, jumper up, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Santa Cola. Gators over the timeline. Antonacci, top of the key, gives it off to Bickert. Those two will play about 35 minutes per night. Jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Santa Cola. Kicks it back out to Antonacci. 3 on the way, good for Isabella Antonacci. 27th 3 of the year. She takes the team lead in that category, and Allegheny takes the lead tonight at 7-6. 5:53 to go, first quarter. Omer, left wing, off to Mack. Mack guarded by Antonacci, now back to Omer. 20-footer, Omer, line drive long, no good. Rebound picked off by Kobus for Allegheny. Antonacci into the front court, guarded by Bethany Thompson. And Thompson's going to be called for the blocking foul, her first, team second. And Allegheny will have the ball at the hash mark on the far side. 22 to shoot. It'll be Isabella Antonacci to trigger. Finds Bickert back between the circles. Bickert right wing for Antonacci. Around a screen from Kobus. Antonacci to the foul line, pulls up, jumper on the way, no good. And the rebound grabbed by McCoy after a nice box out on Kobus. Outlet down court, Bethany Thompson right side. Thompson for Mack. Ball knocked away by Kobus, but grabbed by Omer in the paint. Omer backing down on Santa Cola. Hand off to Thompson, and Omer, we're going to have a foul. Emma Omer was in the paint for quite a while. Thought they might get the 3-second violation, but first a foul on Kobus. Kobus is actually on Price, her first, team second. Inbound to McCoy, top of the key, drives in, shot blocked by Kobus, and she gets the rebound. Remains 7-6 Allegheny, 5 minutes to go first half. Left of the lane, it's Price, kick out Santa Cola. Jumper no good from the foul line, McCoy rebound. And here come the Wolverines. McCoy outlet ahead to Thompson. Thompson left wing, 3, up, rims out, no good. Rebound, Omer battling for it. And it was touched by Bickert. She had a foot on the baseline. And we've reached the first quarter media timeout. 7-6 the Allegheny lead. It'll be Grove City ball when we come back on the Wolverines Sports Network.
When is the best time to talk to your family about staying in touch during a disaster? When floodwaters reach your door? When wildfires are engulfing the edge of your neighborhood? Or an earthquake is destroying buildings? When a tornado is tearing through town? Or a hurricane strikes? Or is the best time perhaps today? During a disaster, you may not be able to stay in touch with your family or friends as easily as you think. And it's not always as simple as using your cell phone. That's why now is the time to take action. Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Grove City ball on the baseline, and the inbound by Mack came before the second horn had been given on the timeout, so it will be Grove City trying it again. Haley Mack to inbound out of a 1-4. Standing on the second E in Allegheny, into Ulmer, back to Mack on the near side. Mack dribbled off her leg, it's loose. Mack on the floor, able to tip it over to Thompson, 14 to shoot. Thompson with it, Thompson driving kick. Ulmer, 15-footer, right side, no good. Rebound, batted around and collected by Leach, who's back in for Allegheny. In for Santa Cola, who is hunched over in the corner. I don't know whether she's under the weather or what the deal is, but she is trying to collect herself. Leach back to the basket at the near elbow. Hands it off to Antonacci. 14 to shoot. Antonacci back to Leach. Kate Leach across the foul circle, left to right. Kick out right side to Beckert. Beckert with 6 to shoot. Back to Leach. Leach jumper over Ulmer. Got it. Kate Leach. Mid-range jumper. First points of the night. 4 different Gators have scored. And it's 9-6 Allegheny with 4 minutes to go first half. McCoy will bring it ahead. Sheridan Hazley at the table for Grove City. Near wing Pfeiffer with it. Pfeiffer to Ulmer in the high post. Bounce pass to the cutter down the lane. It is Bethany Thompson. She's fouled. That's number 2 on Ashlyn Price. So again, Allegheny, a team that does not go particularly deep into its bench. Price with 2, and be Bethany Thompson shooting a pair. Thompson 2 for 2 at the line this year. Hudson, Sherrod, Hazley back in. Thompson stays out there, and Kate Klein in for the first time tonight. 5'5" freshman from Chester County. Thompson line to the right, good. First point of the night for Bethany. 9-7 on the Bethany or the Allegheny side. Get to the sub in a moment. Thompson hits that one as well. 9-8, and Ira Coe in for the Gators. 5'8" sophomore from Manila, Philippines, by way of Pike Christian Academy over in Ohio. Leach left elbow finds Bickert on the right wing. Bickert guarded by Hazley. Bickert, an underhand pass to Coe on the left side. Kick out 3. Antonacci got it. Isabella Antonacci. The shot maybe isn't picture perfect, but she makes a lot of them. And it's 12-8 Allegheny. 3:20 to go first half. Klein with it. Klein right of the lane. Klein to the block. Up with the right hand. Off the backboard, no good. Sherrod gets tied up on the weak side by Leach. Grove City has the arrow. And it will be Wolverine ball with 18 to shoot. 3:14 to go first half. Hazley out of a 1-4 finds Klein. Now Sherrod with it. She'll hand it off to Thompson. Thompson right of the lane, in on Bickert, gets tied up, got it back, put it up and in. Strong move from Bethany Thompson, did not give up on the play. 4 straight for Bethany, and it's 12-10. Allegheny's lead cut in half. Antonacci pulls up, right side 3. That one rattles around and drops in. Third 3 of the quarter for Isabella Antonacci. And it's 15-10 Gators, 2:45 to go in the half. She averages nearly 18 per game. She's halfway there already. Sherrod's pass inside for Hazley off the mark, grabbed by Antonacci. And here comes Allegheny. Moving right to left, Coe on the near wing. Right side with it, it's Antonacci drives in, pulls up, can't get that one to go, and the rebound loose underneath. Antonacci with it, she's on all 4s. She'll get tied up, and Grove City has the arrow. Or excuse me, Allegheny has the arrow. Kaylee Devlin back in, Bethany Thompson out at the 2:21 mark. Allegheny 6 of 15 from the field so far tonight. Grove City's 3 of 12. Gators are 3 of 3 from downtown, all those courtesy of Antonacci. Kobus up top to Coe. Near wing to Bickert, now Coe posting up on Klein. Kick it back out, Kobus. A long 3 from the left wing, good. Ava Kobus, a rainmaker with that one. 18-10 Allegheny with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Hazley top of the key. Hazley driving kick right side. Klein 3 up that one. Rattles around, no good. And then a rebound on the Far side, Leach had it. Sherrod got her from behind. Sherrod will pick up the foul. Her first, team third. For Kobus, that was her first three of the year, just her second attempt. Gators shoot 32% coming in from behind the three-point line, but 4 of 4 tonight. 3 of 13 inside the arc. 1:48 to go in the half. It's 18-10. Allegheny the lead. Bickert left elbow, pull-up jumper on the way, good. Bickert hits a mid-range jumper, and Allegheny on an 8-0 run. 20-10, a minute 30 to go first half. Sherrod on the near block with it. Sherrod posting up on Leach. Left of the lane, Sherrod up, no, but a foul on Leach, and that's number 2 on Leach. So 2 front court starters for Allegheny, Leach and Price with 2 fouls. She'll check out. Santa Cola back in. Karina Vasquez in for Allegheny. 5'5" freshman from San Antonio. Klein out for Grove City. McDowell back in. And another Texan, Meredith Sherrod, will shoot 2. First one is good for Sherrod, who is 62% at the line coming in. Third point of the night for Meredith. I believe New Braunfels is north of San Antonio. Second free throw is good. We did not bring the Atlas with us tonight, but the lead down to 8, 20-12, a minute 20 to go first quarter. Vasquez on the left side, McDowell gets a piece of it, knocks it off Vasquez's leg, it goes out of bounds, and Allegheny turns it over for the first time tonight. Grove City will get it back with a minute 19 to go in the first half. Hazley between the circles to Hudson, left elbow, back to the basket. Hudson looking, still looking, finds Hazley left side. Hazley posting up, knocked away by Bickert, loose on the floor. Bickert with a clean steal. Here comes Allegheny. Vasquez into the front court. Vasquez, three-point line for the trailer. Bickert, and a hold inside. It'll be on Alexis Hudson, and that's her second, team fourth. So foul trouble accumulating on each side here in the first quarter with front court players. Hudson 2 for Grove City. Leach and Price 2 for Allegheny. Brooke McCoy back in for the Wolverines. Code inbound. Finds Kobus in the lane, spins left, up with the left hand, no good. Rebound tipped around and off of Kobus. It will be Wolverine basketball. 51 seconds to go first quarter, 20-12. Allegheny the lead here at home tonight. First of 2 meetings this year. Of course, they'll meet in February in Grove City. Hazley near wing to McDowell. Bounce past to Devlin on the block. Devlin posting up on Bickert. Pivots. Ball knocked away by Bickert. Loose on the floor. Scramble for it. And there's a jump ball. It stays Grove City ball as Vasquez and Devlin get tied up. Just Bickert, those quick hands. So he's disrupted a couple of offensive possessions for the Wolverines. Hazley to inbound. Finds Sherrod. Sherrod on the block. Posting up on Kobus. Sherrod with the right hand, glass rim good for Meredith Sherrod. Strong move, going right at Kobus. She has 6 to lead, down to 6. Kobus with it, back the other way, driving kick to Santa Cola. Vasquez on the right wing. Vasquez in the lane, runner on the way, good for Karina Vasquez. A tough shot, but she got her shoulders square and gets her first points of the night. 22-14 Allegheny. 13 seconds to go. Wolverines could go for the last shot of the quarter. Devlin up top for Hazley. 3 on the way, and that missed everything. Now Allegheny will have it with 6.9 seconds to go in the half. Ample time for the Gators to add to this 8-point lead. And Grove City does not have a foul to give. Neither team does for that matter. Inbound to Bickert. Down to 5 seconds. Bickert ahead to Vasquez at the three-point line. Vasquez pivots, turnaround jumper blocked by Devlin. And that is the end of the first quarter. Allegheny with a 12-4 run to close the quarter. It's Allegheny 22, Grove City 14. We'll come back with the second quarter after this on the Wolverine Sports Network.
My name is Bobby. I'm a veteran and lost my leg to a roadside bomb. My victory was going from a wheelchair to becoming a weightlifting champion.
I'm Sam. I'm a veteran. My victory was finding a career I can be proud of and supporting my family.
America's veterans are on their most important tour, the tour of their lives.
I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission to help veterans get the benefits they've earned.
I'm a veteran, and my victory was finishing my education.
DAV offers veterans of all generations a lifetime of support. for victories great and small.
My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
My victory was getting my service dog a new best friend.
We help more than 1 million veterans every year as they face and conquer their challenges.
My victory is being able to be there for my family.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Allegheny ball to start the second quarter. Gators go right to left. White jerseys, navy numbers and letters, navy trim. Grove City in the red threads. White numbers and letters, white and black trim. 22-14, the Allegheny lead. Vasquez will inbound. She's joined by Antonacci, Coe, Santacola, and Cobus. Devlin, Hazley, Sherrod, McDowell, McCoy for Grove City to start quarter number 2. 12-4 run for Allegheny. Vasquez left block. Bounce pass down low. Santacola is open. The layup is good for Sarah Santacola. First points of the night for the senior from Moon, and Allegheny's lead is back to 10 at 24-14. Sherrod, right wing to McDowell. Crossover dribble by McDowell. Pulls up jumper on the way short. Rebound grabbed by Coe, and here comes Allegheny. Ira Coe into the forecourt. Pulls up, shovels it off to Cobus left side. Up top now for Antonacci. Antonacci guarded by Devlin. Antonacci 3 threes for 9 points. She's the game's high scorer. Santacola high post. Takes the handoff, now faces up on Sherrod. Right block. Jumper or no, was not a jumper. Whips it down low inside for Cobus. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, Sherrod comes up with it. Cobus was more open than she realized and then ended up rushing things. Sherrod up top. 3 on the way. Front of the rim, no good. On the rebound pulled down by Allegheny. Cobus with a defensive rebound. Back the other way comes Antonacci. Whips it down low to Santacola, and the extra pass out of bounds. Tried to hit Coe, and not sure if it came off the hand, odd, but it was not a straight pass. Looked like a screwball. So Grove City will get it back with 8:45 to go in the half. It's a couple times tonight, Allegheny's maybe been a bit too unselfish. Love the ball movement, but the extra pass leading to no points. McDowell, top of the key with it. McDowell between the legs with the dribble, working on Coe. McDowell in some trouble. Finds McCoy up top. McCoy spinning in on Cobus. McCoy puts it up, blocked by Cobus. McCoy wanted a foul call. There was none, and the rebound grabbed by Allegheny's Isabella Antonacci. Calls out the offensive set. Allegheny runs a lot of sets, as we talked with Coach Baker in the pregame. Vasquez near block to Santacola. Back up top for Cobus. 3 on the way. Good again. Ava Cobus had not made a 3 all year. She's made 2 tonight. And it's 27-14 Allegheny. 8 minutes to go first half. Near wing McDowell with a near block for Sherrod. Grove City going left to right. Sherrod posting up on Santacola. Spins left, up and good with the left hand. Santacola clutching at her left wrist there. Not sure if something happened, if it got caught, but Sherrod went left that time and scored at the right wrist of Santacola. Coe in the forecourt. McDowell all over her. Out to Antonacci on the near side. Antonacci back near the midcourt logo. 13 to shoot. Vasquez right side. Lob onto the block to Cobus. Posting up on McCoy. Reversal left corner. Coe, corner 3, good. Gators cannot miss from downtown. Coe with a 3. Her 6th of the year. And it's 30-16 Allegheny with 7:05 to go in the first half. Shot put up by McDowell, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Vasquez. And here comes Allegheny. Santacola right side. Back out to Antonacci. Allegheny is 6 for 6 on 3-pointers tonight. Near wing with it is Vasquez, and a foul will be called on McDowell, a reach in. McDowell's first. Team first will be Allegheny ball on the near sideline. Bickert back in. Vasquez out. Good minutes from Vasquez off the bench for Allegheny. Thompson and Klein return for Grove City. McDowell and Devlin out at the 6:41 mark of the first half. Inbound goes to Antonacci between the circles. Near left corner to Bickert, onto the block for Cobus. Posting up on McCoy, spins baseline up in the left hand. Rattles out, no good. Gets her own rebound. Second try up, and a foul on McCoy down low. And Ava Cobus who's been a thorn in the side of the Wolverines in the first half. Draws a foul on McCoy. It's Brooks first, team second. We talked, at least on paper, Grove City the edge in depth, but Vasquez and Kobus coming in off the bench, and they have been difference makers for Allegheny. Kobus line to the left, misses that one, and remains 30-16. Kobus, 67% at the line this year, 22 of 33. 6-foot sophomore out of Norwin. Second one is up, and it is short, no good. Rebound, Santa Cola had it. Sherrod knocked it away. Allegheny out rebounding Grove City 17-11. It's one of the keys Coach Baker mentioned in the pregame show, rebounding, and Allegheny has gotten it done on the glass. Santa Cola, right of the foul circle, takes the handoff, now faces up, puts it on the floor. Pivots, turnaround jumper on the way, no good. And McCoy collects the rebound. Hazley pushes ahead. Hazley, nobody picking her up. Hazley pulls up in the lane, 10-footer, back of the rim, front of the rim, no good. Santa Cola the rebound. Wolverines are 5 of 21 from the floor in the first half. Sub 25%. That's tough. Santa Cola looking for the high-low, finds Bickert posting up on Thompson. Now Bickert will pull it back out. Bickert to the three-point line. Antonacci left wing with 10 to shoot. Antonacci around a screen from Santa Cola, finds Bickert, right side. Bickert three, that one's no good. Rebound, Kobus tips it away. Ko grabs it for Allegheny. Antonacci fired it down low, but Bickert couldn't handle it. And it will be Grove City ball. Santa Cola out, Price back in with the 2 fouls for Allegheny. McCoy, Hazley, Klein, Sherrod, Thompson, the Grove City 5. 5:33 to go in the half. It's 30-16 Allegheny. Thompson near side. Thompson bounce pass to Sherrod, posting up on Kobus. Sherrod, left-hand dribble. Sherrod goes through right up with the right hand and good. Meredith Sherrod in double figures with 10. And the Wolverines are back within a dozen. It's 30-18. Wolverines need some more of that. Antonacci up top gets fouled as Thompson was inside the plane of verticality. Her second, team third. McCoy out. Josie Fortuna in for the Wolverines. 5'6" freshman from Laurel. Thompson out and Sarah Pfeiffer back out there for the visitors at the 5'11" mark. Kobus, right elbow, whips it down low for the cutting Bickert. Layup is good for Jess Bickert. 6 for Bickert. The Allegheny offense clicking in the half court in the first half. 32-18 Gators. We'll have a timeout on the next stoppage. Sherrod, give it off to Hazley. Hazley down the lane up with the right hand and good. Reese Hazley, first points of the night. 34-20. 32-20, pardon me, with 4:40 to go in the half. Antonacci on the right side, guarded by Pfeiffer. Give it off to Bickert. Bickert, right-hand dribble. Bickert lob into the corner. It's off of the back of the head of Sarah Pfeiffer. Goes out of bounds. And with that, we reach the second quarter media timeout. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go second quarter. Allegheny leading Grove City 32-20. We'll be back with more after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
'55, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone. Our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
Allegheny will have possession with 14 on the shot clock, 4:30 on the second quarter clock. Ryan Briggs with you tonight at Allegheny College's David V. Wise Center. Hazley, Fortuna, Pfeiffer, Klein, Sherrod for Grove City. Antonacci to inbound for Allegheny, joined by Kobus, Price, Bickert, and Coe. And the inbound intended for Bickert, knocked away by Hazley, and then a foul will be called on Bickert. Maybe a bit of a break for the Wolverines. It looked like Hazley was close to committing the foul. Instead, it goes on Bickert. Bickert's first. That's the team's first in the second quarter. Will be Grove City ball. 32-20 the lead for Allegheny. Grove City 7 of 23 from the floor so far, 30%. Allegheny 13 of 29, 45%. Fortuna on the back cut, gets a pass from Sherrod and Josie Fortuna. First points of the night. Wolverines are back within 10, 32-22. Antonacci guarded by Pfeiffer. Antonacci to the right elbow, keeps the dribble going. Antonacci, right of the lane, in some trouble now, shoves it off to Coe. 13 to shoot. Gators are 6 of 7 from behind the three-point line, 7 of 22 inside the arc. Bickert in trouble, threw it away, but it's going to go out of bounds off of Sherrod. Oh, it hit her right in the breadbasket. It was one of those ones that got on her before she was ready. It'll be Allegheny ball far sideline with 3 on the shot clock. Kobus out. Santa Cola back in. It will be Ira Coe to inbound. About 8 feet up from the baseline, far sideline. Coe looking. Lob inside. Bickert flashes open. Jumper, no good. Rebound, Santa Cola tips it out to Price. Short jumper is good. A second chance basket for Allegheny. Santa Cola kept it alive. And Price has her second field goal of the night. It's 34-22. Pfeiffer up top to Klein, left wing Hazley. Sherrod back to Hazley on the left side. Reversal right wing for Fortuna. Fortuna backing down. Fortuna up with the right hand. Too strong, no good. It's a good move on Antonacci, but Fortuna couldn't finish. Here comes Allegheny. Antonacci into the lane, up with the right hand, and rattles home. Isabella Antonacci 11, and just like that, the lead is 36-22 with 3:09 to go first half. Pfeiffer fouled on the near side by Price, a touch foul. If it was not a cheap foul, it was certainly at a discount price. That's Price's third. No pun intended there with the last name Price. She feels shortchanged, no doubt. She'll check out with a 3 personals. Kobus back in. Inbound to Fortuna. Working on Kobus. Fortuna into the lane up on the left hand. No, but a foul. Drawing the foul on Kobus. That's her second. Allegheny bench not real thrilled with Ron Connolly on that call. Kobus is second. Team third, and Josie Fortuna to shoot 2. 11 of 22 at the line this year. First one is up and good. 3 points for the Laurel grad. Line to the right, Fortuna aims, shoots, short. Rebound on the near side, collected by Santa Cola. And here comes Allegheny. Bickert through the midcourt logo. Bickert behind the back dribble left side. Jess Bickert on the right wing now. Toss up top for Kobus. Finds Santa Cola near side. 12 to shoot. Santa Cola down low for Bickert, who tips it near corner. 3. Antonacci, that one no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Coe of Allegheny. It's Grove City ball. 2:37 to go in the half. Wolverines trail 36-23, but they have possession. Fortuna, Hazley, Klein, Pfeiffer, Sherrod. It's a rather small lineup for the Wolverines. Sherrod, give and go, back to Klein. Klein puts it up, blocked by Santa Cola. She smacked that one off of the backboard. 35th block of the year for Santa Cola. Antonacci on the right wing, far side to Bickert. Bickert for Santa Cola, lob down low, looking for Kobus on the high-low. Josie Fortuna, despite giving up about 6 inches, did a good job to front Kobus and force the bad pass. Josie Fortuna, first-year player for the Wolverines, very strong young lady, country strong. Did a good job on the post defense there, and the Wolverines get it back. Haley Mack returns for Grove City. Hazley out. 2:05 to go in the half. Wolverines trail 36-23. Sherrod, right of the lane, picks up the dribble, and it's knocked away by Coe. Ball batted around, scramble near corner, and it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Allegheny ball. Last touch by the Wolverines. Santa Cola let it go. Wolverines will bring Emma Ulmer back in. Sherrod out. Antonacci will inbound. Looking, still looking. It would get it into Bickert. Coming up at the half, first half stats, scoring, and a look at the PAC scoreboard. One game has gone final already. It was a 4 o'clock start. We'll tell you about that. Kobus, right lane kick over to Santa Cola. Reversal up top to Bickert. Down low for Kobus. Lefty layup is good. Ava Kobus, 8 off the bench. 38-23 Allegheny. Near wing Pfeiffer has it. Lob to Omer on the block. Omer backing down on Santa Cola. Santa Cola knocks it away. Omer gets to the floor, comes up with it. Timeout Grove City. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Omer was seated. And the Wolverines get the 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. It's that time of year again. Buy one, get one free windshield wipers sale. You heard correct. BOGO windshield wiper sale with any of our Valvoline full-service oil change through the end of the year. So get ready for Old Man Winter today before he arrives. BOGO windshield wipers sale through December 31st. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out. It's that easy.
Grove City ball after the timeout. First timeout taken by either team. Fortuna up top. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound out of bounds off of Allegheny as Devlin of Grove City and Bickert with Allegheny battled for it out of bounds off of Allegheny. Omer, Fortuna, Devlin, Pfeiffer, and Mack, the Grove City 5. With a minute 16 to go in the half. Shot clock resets at 20. Mack to Omer. Right of lane. Jumper on the way. Good. Emma Omer hits the jumper. Wolverines cut the lead back to a baker's dozen with 1:07 to go in the half. 38-25 Allegheny. Top of the key, Santa Cola, and a foul will be called. A hand check. It's on Fortuna. Her first, team 4th. Game that went final today, Bethany winning at Franciscan 80-61. Antonacci between the circles with it. Antonacci ran a screen from Santa Cola. And it's going to be an illegal screen. Now they're going to get Santa Cola or something else away from the ball. It's going to be on Coe. So it was not up top, but away from the ball. And Ira Coe picks up the foul, her first, team 4th. So each team now with 4 fouls. Omer top of the circle with it. Omer working on Santa Cola. Omer to the right block. Bumped by Coe. Kick it back out to Mack on the near side. Threw it inside for Omer. Nobody home. Santa Cola comes up with it. 36 seconds to go in the half. Differential of 8 seconds between shot and game clock. Near wing with it. Bickert. Bickert up top to Santa Cola. 17 to shoot. Santa Cola on the right side. Finding Antonacci. Antonacci right of the lane. Kick it right corner to Bickert. Back to Antonacci. 7 to shoot. Antonacci, 17-footer good. Isabella Antonacci with 13. Down to 8 seconds to go in the half. Mack on the right side. Near block to Omer. Omer is going to be called for the travel. Now Allegheny will have the ball with 4.5 seconds to go. Needing to go the length of the court. Antonacci, baseball pass. Threw it right to Omer. Omer lost it, however, got it back. Pfeiffer from half court on the way, and that is the end of the first half. And after 20 minutes of play, Allegheny on top here at home, 40-25. We'll come back with a first half recap after this on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone, our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that we can give our daughters everything they need to grow and learn. But not every child can focus on classes and play dates.
Nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. face hunger. That's 1 in 6. School lunch might be their only meal each day, and it's heartbreaking to imagine any child going to bed hungry. We're dreaming of a perfect day when kids can smile, play, and just be kids without worrying about where their next meal will come from. Feeding America is working to make that perfect day a reality.
Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. That food is given to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about doing things that make an ordinary day extraordinary. Learning to play an instrument, building a sandcastle, hosting tea parties. Hunger should never be an obstacle to growing up.
You can help end childhood hunger in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
It is halftime here at Allegheny, and the Allegheny women leading Grove City 40-25 at the half. Allegheny in the first half shooting 49%, 17 of 35, including 6 of 8 from behind the three-point line. Grove City 9 of 28 in the first half, 32%, 1 of 7 from behind the three-point line. Thank you very much. Get some more stats here to pass along to you. Rebounds, Allegheny the edge 23-14, 8 offensive rebound for the Gators, 10 defensive rebounds. That certainly has loomed large in this first half. 5 turnovers for Grove City and 7 for Allegheny. Grove City led in the first half. Meredith shared with 10, 4 each for Alexis Hudson and Bethany Thompson. And on the Allegheny side, it's Isabella Antonesi leading the way with 13. Kobus with 8. Jess Bickert with 6. And your halftime score is 40-25, Allegheny with the lead. We'll take a break. We'll come back and look at the PAC scoreboard on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Dog Show. Up next, we have Satchmo. Satchmo is a member of the Shelter Pet Group.
That's right, a group known especially for their couch-snuggling, ball-chasing, face-licking, tail-wagging, backyard-hanging, and, of course, companionship.
And what breed would you say Satchmo is?
I'd have to go with maybe a lavish terrier-hound chihuahua-looking kind of mix.
Tremendous dog.
I'd also like to point out Satchmo's coloring, a white, gray, brown, black brindle, simply marvelous.
You know, it's such a treat to watch a dog like this.
Now, let's see him in action.
Look how he makes eye contact with his person.
That's actually known as the treat stare.
How intuitive. And now he appears to be excitedly turning in circles.
Ah, the happy dance, so common with this group.
And finally, the loving face lick.
It's great how he just gets in there and, well, licks.
Fantastic. But really, the best way to know an amazing shelter pet like Satchmo is to meet one.
Visit theshelterpetproject.org today. Adopt.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is why you work so hard to pay the mortgage. Because home is more than 4 walls and a roof. It's that porch swing on a summer night. It's pajamas with feet and everybody over for Sunday dinner. And that old stuffed chair in the living room you just can't get rid of. This is why you work a second job. This is why you learn to fix things yourself, so you could save on repairs. Because home is your place, your memories, your family sleeping in their own beds at night. And that is why we want to help. We are making home affordable, a free government resource that can make paying the mortgage easier. And now even more options are available. Call 888-995-HOPE today. That's 888-995-HOPE. Or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov.
Good night, Mama.
This is why. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
Halftime here at Allegheny, 40-25. The Allegheny women leading Grove City, game 1 of 2 tonight. Later tonight, we'll have the men's game here on the Wolverine Sports Network. You'll be able to access that at athletics.gcc.edu or on the PAC Digital Network on the Grove City Wolverines channel. Looking at the PAC scoreboard right now, one final on the women's side. It was Bethany winning at Franciscan today, 80-61. That was a 4 o'clock start in Steubenville today. Other games, right now, Hiram leading Westminster 54-45 in a North Division game. They have 7 minutes to go there. The other North game tonight, 6:49 to go in the third quarter. Geneva leading at Teal 59-38. We'll see the Tomcats next Wednesday in the Grove City College Arena. South Division action. It is St. Vincent leading Chatham 48-44 with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Of course, the Bethany Franciscan game was a South game. W&J and Waynesburg will tip off at 7 tonight down at Waynesburg. They're playing the men's game first tonight down at the Rudy Marissa Fieldhouse. And in men's action, W&J is leading Waynesburg University 88-53 with 5:35 to go in that one. Franciscans men leading Bethany 26-14. They've just turned under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Of course, later tonight, we'll have the men's game between Grove City and Allegheny, a North Division matchup, and certainly a big one. Both teams are 2-2 in the PAC right now and in the PAC's North Division. Looking at the standings right now, Westminster's 3-1, Geneva 3-1, Grove City and Allegheny are both 2-2. Then Hiram 1-3, Teal 1-3. Hiram's at Westminster tonight, but already just 4 games in. Everybody in the PAC, regardless of division, has a loss. The North, Westminster, Geneva both 3-1. Grove City and Allegheny are 2-2. Hiram, Teal 1-3 in the South. W&J and Chatham are both 3-1. W&J is going to be 4-1 here in a few minutes. Franciscan, whom we saw Saturday, and that Grove City victory over the Barons. Franciscans 2-2. St. Vincent 2-2. Bethany and Waynesburg 1-3. So let's look at the men's standings. The women's standings up to the minute. Of course, in the North, Grove City 4-0, Allegheny 3-1, Hiram 2-2, Westminster 1-3, Teal and Geneva both 0-4, but it looks like Geneva is going to get its first win. And then in the South, St. Vincent and W&J are both 4-0. Bethany now 3-2. Chatham and Waynesburg are both 2-2, with Franciscan at 0-5 after today's setback. Don't forget, Saturday, the Grove City College men's volleyball team will open the 2026 home schedule tri-match with Baldwin Wallace and Elizabethtown starting at noon. We'll have the action here on the athletics.gcc.edu, the Wolverine Sports Network. You'll be able to catch all 3 matches. Grove City, Baldwin Wallace at noon. The middle match is BW against Elizabethtown, and then Grove City will play Elizabethtown in the nightcap, scheduled for 4 o'clock. That's coming up Saturday on the Wolverine Sports Network. Then we'll have Wolverine basketball next Wednesday again, as the Wolverines will host Teal. Women's game tips at 5:30. The men to follow at 7:30. 40-25 is our halftime lead. Take a quick break. Be back after this on the Wolverine Sports Network.
My name is Jim. I'm a veteran, and I lost both legs in Vietnam. My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
I'm Julius. I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission, helping veterans of all generations get the benefits they've earned.
I'm Cece. My victory was finishing my education.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Grove City women's basketball team back out on the floor, warming up for the start of the second half. And now Allegheny making its way back onto the court out of the dressing quarters underneath the balcony here at the Wise Center. This facility opened back in 1997. Hard to believe it's been coming up on 30 years now. But Allegheny here at home leading 40-25. Foul trouble for each team on the Grove City side. Alexis Hudson with 2. Bethany Thompson, 2. On the Allegheny side, 3 for Ashlyn Price and 2 for Kate Leach. But Allegheny was able to navigate through that thanks in part to the play of Kobus off the bench as well as Ira Coe. And that's one of the reasons why Allegheny has a 40-25 lead. Grove City will have the ball to start the second half. And we will have quarter number 3 coming up after this final halftime break. This is Wolverine basketball.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies.
Oh, that's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better.
Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at goredforwomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
It'll be Grove City ball to start the second half. Hudson, Devlin, Hazley, McDowell, and Sherrod for the Wolverines, starting 5, and likewise for Allegheny, as it's Price, Santacola, Bickert, Leach, and Antonacci. Grove City red jerseys, white numbers and letters outlined in black, white and black trim. Allegheny in the white jerseys, navy numbers and letters, navy trim. The officials tonight, Ron Connolly, Nick Lancaster, and Luke Chambers. And it will be referee Connolly to hand the ball to Alexis Hudson when we get going. For the start of the third quarter, Wolverines go right to left. They are facing a 15-point deficit, 40-25. Glad you could join us. We're already almost halfway through January. Hard to believe. Wolverines will be at Chatham on Saturday and then back home 1 week from tonight. Hazley between the circles finds Hudson. Left elbow, kick it back to Hazley. Pick and pop for Hudson. 3, left side on the way, got it. Good start to the second half. Hudson's second 3 of the night, and the Wolverines fire the first salvo of the third quarter. Lead cut to 12, it's 40-28. Now Allegheny with its first crack at it offensively. Bickert left wing with it. Bickert fires it right side, give it off for Antonacci. Antonacci on the block, pivots, looking for Santacola, knocked away, loose on the floor. Diving on it is McDowell to Sherrod. Here come the Wolverines. Devlin over the timeline with it. Devlin left side to Hudson. Working on Leach. Gets around her. Hudson to the rack, and she's fouled by Leach. So it'll be number 3 on Leach. And Alexis Hudson full of fist and fire to start the third quarter. Leach with her third. Team first. She'll check out. Kobus back in. Kobus 8 in the first half. It was a real problem for the Wolverines. Hudson to shoot 2. Remember on Saturday, Allegheny had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter against Waynesburg, and it got away from them. Hudson first one around the rim and out, no good. She's 1 of 3 at the line tonight. Hudson on the season, now 15 out of 23. And make it 16 of 24. She hits the back end. Grove City's put the first 4 on the board here in the third quarter, 40-29 Allegheny. 9:13 to go third quarter. Bickert near wing to Antonacci. Ball poked away by McDowell into the backcourt. Antonacci will pick it up, and I'll bring it back ahead over the timeline with 15 to shoot. Antonacci left of the lane, up with the left hand off the backboard, no good, and shared the rebound. Hazley will push it ahead for the Wolverines. Hazley hits the gas. Reese in the lane, pull-up jumper, blocked by Santacola, and the rebound out of bounds off of Grove City will be Allegheny ball. Santacola's second block of the night, 34 coming in. She is a factor at both ends in the post. Near wing, Antonacci with it for the Gators to go left to right. Around a Kobus screen to the left. Antonacci now guarded by Hudson. Far block, Kobus posting up. Kick out to Santacola. Top of the foul circle, jumper back of the rim. It went up and hit the basket support. It's an automatic dead ball, and it is Grove City possession, the 8:30 mark. So a good start to the third quarter. Wolverines have cut the lead to 11, and they have the basketball. Hazley up top for Hudson. Left side, Devlin. Left elbow, Sherrod with it. Gives a ball fake. In on Santacola, up and good with the right hand. Sherrod went right at her. Meredith with a dozen. The lead is down to 9. Antonacci between the circles, picks up the dribble. Devlin all over her. Antonacci in trouble, able to find her backcourt mate Bickert near the midcourt logo. Right of the foul circle, Santacola with it. Santacola looking, hands it off to Antonacci. 10 to shoot. Antonacci to the foul line, pulls up. Kick it back out right wing for Bickert. Down low, threw it away, looking for Santacola. Sherrod the steal. Here come the Wolverines. Hazley near side up top for Sherrod. Reversal right side, Devlin. Around a screen to the left from Sherrod. Swing it off to Hudson right side, 16 to shoot. Hudson down the lane, lefty layup, up and good. Hudson in double figures. The Wolverines have scored the first 8 of the third quarter. The lead is down to 7, 7:27 to go third quarter. And timeout Allegheny. Head coach Kelly Muffley wants to talk over things. We'll take the break as well. It'll become a media timeout with 7:25 to go third quarter. 8-0 run for the Wolverines. It's 40-33 Allegheny. Back after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Ashland Price inbounds to Bickert for Allegheny. Gators looking to regroup out of the timeout. Santa Cola right of the foul circle, 16 to shoot. Wolverines on an 8-0 run. Santa Cola far side. That was Price made the catch to Bickert. And a foul down low. It's going to be on Hudson, and that is Alexis's third. She has scored 6 of the 8 points in the third quarter for Grove City, but now with her third foul. What will head coach Jason Baker do? 7-11 to go in the third, and he's going to roll the dice and hope he rolls a 7 or an 11. Left wing to get it to Price, and now reversal back to Bickert on the left side. 15 to shoot. Bickert working on McDowell. Couple Butler Countyans against each other. Bickert 9 to shoot. Bickert spin dribble left of the lane, fires it right side. Price drives in, pulls up, kicks it over to Kobus. 16-footer good for Ava Kobus. 10 for Kobus. And Allegheny answers. Much needed possession for Allegheny coming out of the stoppage. Lead back to 9, 42-33. Brooke McCoy at the table for Grove City. McDowell, top of the key, drives, pulls up, foul line jumper. Glass and good for Alexa McDowell. First points of the night for the lefty from Mars. 42-35. 6:30 to go. Good to see the Wolverine offense thawing out after a tough first half. Bickert on the near wing. Give it up top for Kobus. Price will reverse it back to Antonacci, top of the key, guarded by Devlin. Lob to Santa Cola at the foul line. Santa Cola pivots. Had an extra step in there, threw it off the backboard, no good. McDowell, the rebound, and then a foul in the backcourt on Price. Number 4 on Ashland Price. Tough call, but the right call. Kind of a victim of circumstance. Her 4th. And will be Grove City ball with McCoy in, Hudson out. Coe, who gave Allegheny a real shot in the arm in the first half, replacing Price in the lineup. McDowell around a shared screen. McDowell left elbow, looking for the pick and pop, but Santa Cola got a hand on it. And Allegheny forces the turnover. First turnover of the half by the Wolverines, 6th in the game. Antonacci left wing to Santa Cola up top. Finds Coe on the right side. Coe's doubled for a moment. Bickert flashed open. Wolverines recover. 12 to shoot. And away from the ball, a foul will be called on McCoy, a hold in the paint. McCoy's second, team second. With 5:40 to go in the third, it'll be Allegheny ball. 7-point Gator lead, 42-35. Inbound comes on the baseline from Antonacci to Santa Cola. Hands it off to Bickert. Bickert in the lane. Bickert up, blocked from behind by Hazley. Kaylee Devlin the rebound. Devlin has it knocked out of bounds by Bickert. Grove City will have it. 5:30 to go, third quarter. 42-35, Allegheny the lead. A 10-2 run by Grove City to start the second half, however. And will be McCoy to inbound. Allegheny in half-court man-to-man. Both teams have been half-court man-to-man all night. Sherrod at top of the circle. Turnaround jumper on the way. Good. 14 for Meredith Sherrod. Santa Cola gave her some cushion, and Sherrod made her pay. 14 for Meredith. The lead down to 5. 5:13 to go in the third. Antonacci calls out the offensive set, the horn set. Right wing, 3. Bickert, got it. That classic play, the horns set, and Bickert flared out, buried the 3. 9 for Bickert. First triple of the night for the Seneca Valley grad. Sherrod in the lane up on the left hand and good. Posting up on Santa Cola, 16 for Meredith Sherrod. Teams trading baskets. It's 45-39 with 4:44 to go in the third quarter. Bethany Thompson at the table for the Wolverines. She'll be in on the next stoppage. Left wing, Bickert with it. Working back on the near side to Antonacci. Ball knocked away by McDowell, but Antonacci with it. Antonacci out of Indiana County. Cross court to Bickert. Corner. Three. Good again. It's a 2 for Bickert. Gators red hot from that three-point area, or just inside of it in that case. Hazley up top with it. Hazley, left-hand dribble. Hazley left of the lane, her jumper on the way, good. Wolverines red hot in the third quarter as well. Hazley with 4, 47-41, 4:05 to go third quarter. Antonacci left side up top, right side reversal to Kobus left wing. Kobus into the lane and a foul on McCoy with the arm bar. That's McCoy's third, team third, and media timeout. We had the bonus one earlier, maybe this one's the bonus one. Either way, a timeout on the floor with 3:58 to go in the third quarter. Allegheny leading Grove City 47-41. We'll be back after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Allegheny ball in the forecourt. Inbound will come from the hash mark far side. Or excuse me, it's Allegheny ball. Brooke McCoy went out to take it, and now she'll get out there defensively. Nice try, Brooke. Antonacci will be the trigger man for Allegheny. Guarded by Bethany Thompson. Thompson, McDowell, Hazley, Sherrod, McCoy out there for the Wolverines. 16 to shoot for Allegheny. Antonacci around a Santa Cola screen to the left. Antonacci looking inside. Now swings it up top to Kobus. Kobus, long three. That one's no good, and Hazley with the rebound. Hazley will bring it ahead. Hazley streaking down court left side to Thompson. She's open. Corner. Three. Short. No good. Hazley will tip the rebound out to McDowell. Wolverines keep it alive. McDowell near corner for Thompson. Thompson a ball fake around Bickert. Into the lane. Lost it out of bounds. It hit her leg and went out. And the Wolverines turn it over with 3:29 to go in the third. It's a nice move by Thompson, but good defense at the end to prevent what would have been an open layup. Wolverines pick up full court defensively now. Bickert pestered by McDowell. Sarah Pfeiffer at the table for Grove City. Kobus in the foul circle with it. Kobus working on McCoy. Turnaround jumper in the lane. Good for Ava Kobus. Kobus with 12 off the bench. 49-41 Allegheny. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Sherrod down low for cutting. Hazley popped open, missed the layup, however. And the rebound grabbed by Santa Cola. Hazley might have been a little bit too far underneath the hoop, and Bickert perhaps altered the shot as well. Inside flashing open Santa Cola, or excuse me, that was Kobus who came open. Santa Cola up and in, got the pass from Bickert. 14 for Kobus. The lead is back to 10. 51-41. 2:35 to go, third quarter. McCoy, top of the key. Three off the mark. That one hit the backboard. Santa Cola the rebound. Wolverines have started to go cold, and Allegheny heating up. Far block with it inside. It's Kobus. Lefty shot is good. Kobus wearing out the Wolverines. She scored 6 straight. The lead has been doubled to 53-41, and the Wolverines are going to take a timeout, a full timeout with 2:21 to go in the third quarter. Allegheny scored 6 straight coming out of the break. 53-41, Gators lead on the Wolverines Sports Network.
My name is Bobby, I'm a veteran and lost my leg to a roadside bomb. My victory was going from a wheelchair to becoming a weightlifting champion.
I'm Sam. I'm a veteran. My victory was finding a career I can be proud of and supporting my family.
America's veterans are on their most important tour, the tour of their lives.
I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission to help veterans get the benefits they've earned.
I'm a veteran, and my victory was finishing my education.
DAV offers veterans of all generations a lifetime of support for victories great and small.
My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
My victory was getting my service dog a new best friend.
We help more than 1 million veterans every year as they face and conquer their challenges.
My victory is being able to be there for my family.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Grove City ball out of the timeout. Wolverines trailing 53-41. Sarah Pfeiffer, Alexis Hudson back in for Grove City. Sherrod right of lane, kicks it to Hudson right wing. 3. Hudson, that one is short. And it's going to land on the baseline. It is Allegheny basketball. Full court man-to-man by Grove City, but Bickert receives the inbounds and brings it ahead for Allegheny. Bickert, Coe, Vasquez, Santacola, and Kobus for Allegheny. Kobus far block in on Hudson up in the left hand and good. 10 in the quarter, 18 for the game for Ava Kobus, and it's 55-41. It was 40-25 at the half. Down low, Hazley lefty layup is good for Grove City on the back cut. 6 for Hazley. Wolverines not out of it, but they need a couple of stops and some more of that at the offensive end. Vasquez into the paint up with the right hand and good. Karina Vasquez beat the defender. 4 for Vasquez. 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Teams are combined 15 of 25 from the field in the third quarter. Pfeiffer right side 3, no good. Santacola the rebound, her 11th of the night. Gators plus 9 on the glass, 28-19. Coe, foul line extended left side. Reversal near wing to Vasquez. Santacola in the corner looking for Kobus, posting up, and Kobus called for the travel. Extra step in there. Haley Mack back in for Grove City. Hazley out at the 1:05 mark. Give Hazley a chance to catch her breath and use that quarter break as well, so chance to gas her up for the fourth quarter. Mack into the forecourt, guarded by fellow freshman Vasquez. Thompson reversal left side to Hudson. Hudson back to Thompson up top off a screen from Sherrod. Thompson in on Bickert. Thompson hesitates, puts it up and under the right hand. Nice hesitation for Thompson, froze the defender. Bethany's first points in the second half. She has 6. 57-45, 40 seconds to go in the third. Bickert on the near right wing with it. Bickert working on Thompson. Lob for Santacola up top. Santacola with 12 to shoot, over to Coe. Back on the right side, Vasquez to the top of the key, finds Coe left side, 4 to shoot. Coe into the lane, runner right hand and good for Ira Coe. 5 for Coe, first points in the second half. 59-45, 15 seconds to go third. Mack, the midcourt circle. Allegheny has a couple fouls to give as well. Hudson with it, 6 seconds. Back to Mack left side, 4 seconds. Mack with it. Mack in the lane up with the right hand and good for Haley Mack to beat the buzzer. Nice move going in at Santacola. Mack gets it to go, and Grove City a little bit of momentum at the end of the quarter. However, Allegheny has a 12-point lead. It's 59-47 Allegheny. We'll take a break and come back with the fourth quarter on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone. Our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
It was 4 days ago that Allegheny led 59-44 here in this building against Waynesburg after 30 minutes. Ended up letting it get away. Waynesburg pulled out a 69-68 victory. Here it's 59-47, Allegheny with a 12-point lead. Can the Wolverines make lightning strike twice? There's already been one big comeback tonight in the PAC in the fourth quarter. Westminster rallied from a double-digit deficit going to the fourth to defeat Hiram tonight, 63-61. Ira Coe will inbound for Allegheny. Gets it into Vasquez. Working on Alexa McDowell, 1-4 high for Allegheny. Give it off to Antonacci. Bickert begins the fourth quarter on the bench to Allegheny, looking to get her gassed up for the stretch run. Antonacci right of the lane, shot no good off the backboard. Hudson the rebound, so the Wolverines get a stop to start the fourth quarter. Hudson drives left of the lane, cut off on the block, left side to Mack. Into the foul circle for Ulmer. Ulmer drives in on Leach, pulls up, jumper, glass rim, no good. Rebound pulled out by Coe for Allegheny. Coe leads the break, 3-on-3. Kick it over to Vasquez. Vasquez in the lane, back up top for Kobus. Kobus, a game-high 18 points tonight. Sherrod leading Grove City with 16. Antonacci, who scored 13 in the second half, gets it up top, or the first half, I should say, to Coe. Left of the lane, jumper, rattles around, no good. Rebound through the legs of Ulmer, scramble for it. Mack on top of it. We have a jump ball, and it's Grove City ball. Hudson, Mack, Ulmer, McDowell, Thompson for Grove City. Coe, Kobus, Vasquez, Leach, and Antonacci for Allegheny with 9 minutes to go in regulation. 59-47, Grove City trailing by 12. Inside, Thompson flashes open the back cut. Layup is good. She beat Vasquez on a nice pass on the near side. 8 for Thompson, and again, the Wolverines are within 10. Kobus across the lane up with her right hand. No good. Rebound, Ulmer. Give it off to Thompson. Here come the Wolverines. Thompson in on Antonacci to the block. Up with the right hand. Good, and a foul. Bethany Thompson, a three-point opportunity. 10 for Thompson. The lead down to 8. Allegheny coach Kelly Muffley is beside herself. She's well beyond the coach's box. Trying to get an explanation. She was not happy about that. The foul was on Antonacci, her first, team first. She thought there was contact at the other end. Instead, Thompson with a three-point opportunity. Free throw is good. And the lead is down to 7, 59-52. Lead has been cut in half in the first minute and a half. Entry inside for Leach, poked away by the Wolverines. Stays Allegheny ball. Bickert back in for the Gators. Try and help stabilize things. Vasquez checks out, but good minutes tonight from Vasquez. 1-4 low on the inbound. Leach left of the lane, far corner. Bickert, 3, no good. Rebound near side. Bethany Thompson grabs it for Grove City. Here come the Wolverines. Thompson over the timeline. Thompson top of the key, finds McDowell. The entry in for Sherrod knocked away. Sherrod back in, and McDowell has it, and then a foul from behind as Bickert went for the steal. Bickert's second. She whacked her. Team second. Santa Cola in. Leach out for the Gators at 8:12 of the fourth quarter. Thompson inbound, box set. The entry deflected by Bickert and grabbed by Antonacci. One-on-one with Hazley. Antonacci across the lane, up and good with the right hand. First points of the second half for Isabella Antonacci. That one stings for the Wolverines. Chance to cut into the gap. Instead, it goes to 9. But still 7:55 to go, fourth quarter. Hazley, right of the lane. Keeps the dribble going up top for Sherrod. Ball fake it on Santa Cola. Sherrod to the block, up and good with the right hand. 18 for Meredith Sherrod. Lead back to 7. 7:40 to go. 61-54, Allegheny the lead. Bickert on the near right wing as the Gators go left to right on the home whites, navy numbers and letters, navy trim. Grove City red jerseys, white numbers and letters, outlined in black, white and black trim. Antonacci around a screen to the top of the key. Jumper, Antonacci good from the foul circle for Antonacci. A tough shot, it was contested, but she hits that one. 17 now for Isabella Antonacci, came in averaging 18 per night. Sherrod, high post, backing down on Santa Cola. Sherrod up and a foul as Santa Cola shakes her head. I don't know if it's a disagreement, but that was pretty obvious. She got her money's worth on that one. It's her first, team third. And Sherrod to shoot 2. It is 63-54 Allegheny, 7:08 to go, fourth quarter. The first one up and good for Meredith. 19th point of the night. The 19 points match a season high by any Grove City player. That was Brooke McCoy last week in the win over Westminster. Meredith looking to make it an even 20, and she does. 20 for Sherrod, and again the lead cut to 7 at 63-56 as we come on the 7-minute mark in the fourth quarter. It's Kobus, top of the key, faces up on Hudson. Kobus, left of the lane, up with the left hand, no good. Sherrod the rebound, and here come the Wolverines. Sherrod gives it off to Hazley. Hazley up top to Sherrod, jump stop with it. Hand off to McDowell. Alexa McDowell, left corner to Hudson. Hudson fumbled it for a moment, keeps the dribble going. Shoveled out to McDowell, 15 to shoot. McDowell with it, right corner to Hudson. 3 over Santacola on the way, scoots out, no good. Rebound, Kobus yanks it down for Allegheny. Strong rebound for Kobus. Good luck, but it didn't go. Inside, Santacola flashes open. Layup was good. Nice pass from Antonacci. Santacola with 4. Big basket there for the senior center out of Moon. 65-56, 9-point game again. 6:08 to go. Top of the circle, Sherrod, jumper no good. Santacola another rebound, her 12th of the night. Bickert with it on the left wing. Leach waiting to return for Allegheny. Wolverines need a stop here. You have that gut feeling. Antonacci finds Santacola at the foul line. Left wing to Bickert. 13 to shoot. Back between the circles. Bickert reversal left side. Antonacci pulls up the block. Jumper on the way over Thompson. No good. And Meredith Sherrod collects the rebound. Her 7th board of the night. Hazley with it. 5:30 to go. Reese Hazley up top to Sherrod. Sherrod left side Hudson. Hudson working on Santacola. Hudson attacks the glass, backs her down, spins up with the right hand, no good. Rebound grabbed by Allegheny. Outlet down court for streaking Kobus. Lefty layup is good. Antonacci threaded the needle. Kobus, 12 in the second half, 20 for the game. 67-56 Allegheny with 5:06 to go, fourth quarter. Thompson left side to Hazley. Pass over to McDowell on the baseline. Back out to Hazley. Top of the circle, Sherrod, 15 to shoot. Hazley, scoop of the right hand across the back of the rim, no good, doesn't go. Rebound grabbed by Allegheny. Bickert with a defensive board, inside for Antonacci. Fadeaway jumper, no. Rebound, Hudson had it. Santacola tied her up. We have a jump ball, it's Allegheny ball, and we have the fourth quarter media timeout. Allegheny 67, Grove City 56. We'll be back with more after this from the David V. Wise Center on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Ken Frenchak here from the Velveteen Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. It's that time of year again. Buy one, get one free windshield wiper sale. You heard correct. BOGO windshield wiper sale with any of our Velveteen full-service oil change through the end of the year. So get ready for Old Man Winter today before he arrives. BOGO windshield wiper sale through December 31st. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Velveteen Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out. It's that easy.
What is dedication?
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that my kids wouldn't have a father. And I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. I definitely had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
That's dedication. Visit fatherhood.gov to hear more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Allegheny 30 of 60 from the field tonight, 50%. Grove City 22 of 52 for 42%. But Wolverines are 2 of 13 from the three-point line. They're so 3 for 34 over the last 2 games. Santacola receives the inbounds baseline jumper long, but the rebound collected by Antonacci. Allegheny plus 10 on the glass. And I think they're going to get together and ask if the shot clock should be reset. Didn't look like that shot hit the rim, but we'll see what Nick Lancaster and Luke Chambers come up with. Now lead referee Ron Connolly will join the confab at the top of the key. And apparently everything's okay. So 13 to shoot. 4:36 on the game clock, and it will be Bickert to inbound, hash mark far side. Gets it in to Antonacci. Bella Antonacci working on Devlin. 8 to shoot. Antonacci, runner with the right hand, no good in the lane. A rebound, Alexis Hudson for Grove, or excuse me, it's Brooke McCoy the rebound. She checked in for Hudson. Right wing, Klein with it. Kate Klein back out there as well. Klein driving kick left wing to Devlin. 18 to shoot. Devlin working on Bickert. Devlin up with the left hand and good. Kaylee Devlin, first points of the night. Much needed hoop for the Wolverines. They get a score. Can they get another stop here? Comeback start at the defensive end. 67-58, 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Antonacci back near midcourt, working on Devlin. Around a Santa Cola screen. Near block to Leach, posting up on McCoy. Leach underneath, puts it up, no good. Shared the rebound, knocked away. Leach was all over. We have a scramble and a jump ball. And it will be Grove City basketball, but Kate Leach might have gotten away with one there, but it is Grove City ball. Now I think they're going to talk about the shot clock. It should go back to 30. I don't know if anybody actually ever had it. 3:42 to go. Yep, they will reset it to 30. Shot clock at 30, 3:42 in the game clock. 2 timeouts left for Grove City, 3 for Allegheny. Grove City, no fouls so far in the fourth quarter, which could be a factor if the Wolverines have to foul in the closing moments. We'll see. Devlin out to McCoy. Finds Sherrod right of the lane. Kick out left wing for McCoy. McCoy around Leach. McCoy drives in up the right hand. Blocked by Santa Cola. Good defense from Santa Cola. And the rebound is secured by Antonacci for Allegheny. Antonacci on the near right wing with it. 21 to shoot. Coming up on the 3-minute mark, Santa Cola. Left side, Bickert. 9-point lead for Allegheny, 67-58. Reversal right corner for Coe. 3. Coe no good. Rebound, Leach comes up with it. Hazley had her blocked out, but Leach is 7 inches taller. 3 minutes to go in regulation. Allegheny 12 to shoot. Bickert on the near side. Bickert will hand it off to Ira Coe. 7 to shoot. Coe pulls up in the foul circle. Jumper, line drive, no good. Hazley the rebound. I feel like the Wolverines need to score here. Maybe you need a shutout the rest of the way. Hazley down the lane, up on the left hand, no good. Rebound put in by Antonacci. Outlet down court for Coe. Coe in on McCoy, and McCoy will be called for the foul. McCoy's 4th. Team first, and Ira Coe to shoot 2 with 2:37 to go in the fourth. Thompson, McDowell, Hudson in. Klein, McCoy, Devlin out. And it will be Ira Coe shooting just the 3rd and 4th free throws of the night for Allegheny. Grove City's 10 of 13 at the line. Allegheny's 0 for 2. Ira Coe, 2 of 4 at the line this year. First one on the way, and good for Coe. 6 points for Coe. 5'8" sophomore from the Philippines. 10th appearance. She's made 5 starts this year. Second one is up, and it is good as well. Coe goes 2 for 2, and it's 69-58. 2:34 to go in the fourth. Grove City down 11. Wolverines with the basketball. Hudson right elbow, working on Kobus. Hudson to the block, up with the right hand, and good for Alexis Hudson. A dozen for Hudson. And timeout taken by Grove City. It'll be a 30 taken by the Wolverines with 2:24 to go. 69-60 the score. But tonight, Sherrod with 20. Dozen for Thompson. Or excuse me, Hudson with 12. Thompson with 11. 3 players in double figures, but Allegheny 3 as well. Kobus with 20, Antonacci with 17, Bickert with 11. Allegheny tonight, 20 assists on 30 field goals. Bickert 5, Santa Cola 4, Antonacci with 4. Only 8 turnovers for Grove City. Allegheny with 10. It's been a pretty clean game from that standpoint. Wolverines 15 of 28 from the field in the second half. Allegheny's 13 of 30. Most importantly, it's a 9-point Allegheny lead with 2:24 to go. Bickert receives the inbounds in the backcourt. Wolverines have to get some stops. Bickert picks up the dribble in the backcourt. Over to Antonacci. She beats the 10 count. Antonacci working on Bethany Thompson. 18 to shoot. Pass deflected, loose on the floor. Hudson will tip it over to McDowell. Squirts through her hands, and it'll be a jump ball, and Allegheny has it. A couple of Wolverines had the ability or the chance to get their hands on it and just squirted away. It looked like it was covered in Vaseline. Now the officials will get together and determine, did Grove City actually ever have it? If they did, the shot clock would go to 20. And it will go to 20. So 8 seconds on the shot clock, and that's big. 8 more seconds. 2:06 to go, 69-60 Allegheny. Bickert will inbound out of a box set. Left corner for Antonacci. Antonacci guarded by Bethany Thompson. Thompson draped all over her. Kobus, top of the circle, pivots out to Bickert. 9 to shoot. Under 2 minutes to go in regulation. Bickert left of the lane, jump pass down low. Inside, the shot put up. No good by Antonacci. Rebound Thompson. She had a good look, but it spun off the rim. Thompson with it. Thompson hesitates. To the right block, knocked away. It'll stay Grove City ball. 1:41 to go. And 24 on the shot clock. 1-4 low for the Wolverines. Hazley to inbound. Get it to Thompson now up top for Sherrod. Reversal left side McDowell. Bounce pass. Hudson near block. Spins up with the left hand. Rattled out. No good. She got her own rebound. Shovels it out to Hazley. Foul line jumper good for Hazley. 8 for Hazley. 69-62. Back the other way. Allegheny left to right. 3-point line. Antonacci with it out to Bickert with 1:20 to go. Wolverines only 1 foul in the quarter. Keep that in mind. 14 to shoot, 1:10 to go now. Near wing, it's Coe. Ira Coe with it. Toss it over to Antonacci. 6 on the shot clock. Antonacci around a screen from Kobus. Antonacci fires it right corner. Coe, 3 to beat the buzzer. It's an air ball. It's a dead ball. Grove City gets it back with 55 seconds to go. Down 7, still a 3-possession game. Allegheny will send Price back in. Kobus out. Kobus favoring her leg a little bit. She has a protective sleeve on the right leg. Kobus is in some significant discomfort. Clutching at her, kind of trying to shake out the left leg or left thigh perhaps. So here comes Hazley. Wolverines need to score here, down 7. Right wing McDowell to Sherrod right of the lane. Sherrod with it. Backing down, spins to the baseline, in on Santacola, puts it up and no travel. Yep. She had the extra step in there. Santacola fouled her, but the violation came first. No. Ooh. Ooh. Perhaps a late gift, a late holiday gift for the Wolverines. The foul goes on Santacola. Her second, team 4th. From this vantage point, I thought the travel came first, but the officials get together and Sherrod gets 2 free throws. First one on the way. Good. 69-63. 44.4 seconds to go. Sherrod line to the left and good again. Timeout Allegheny, and the Gators will advance the ball into the front court. It is 69-64. Gators with the lead. The timeout taken. And what is it? It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Allegheny 2 timeouts left. Grove City with 1. The arrow belongs to the Wolverines. The Wolverines are in the bonus the rest of the night. 4 fouls on Allegheny. Grove City only 1 foul, which a lot of times is a good thing, but maybe not now, as Grove City's going to have to foul, put Allegheny at the line. 5-point game. Even if you get a stop, probably only going to get the ball back with, in all likelihood, no more than 17, 18 seconds. But we'll see what the Wolverines elect to do. The inbound will be handled by Bickert, the edge of the coaching box far side. Hazley will guard her. Bickert looking, gets it into Antonacci, who's doubled. Back to Bickert left side, and she is fouled immediately with 42.4 seconds to go. Fouls on McDowell. That's Alexa's second, team second. The Gators will try it again, same spot. And nope, they're going to take any time off. Okay. Inbound Antonacci to Bickert, back to Antonacci. And Hazley will foul her with 39 seconds to go. Hazley's first, team third. If you're looking in terms of Allegheny, who do you want to foul? Santa Cola, 63%. That's about it. Antonacci's 77%. Bickert's 3 of 3 this year. The inbound ball knocked away by Hazley, grabbed by McDowell. Wolverines get a steal. That's better than a foul. 69-64. Hudson, left side, 3. Got it! Alexa Hudson hits the 3. It's a 2-point game with 31 seconds to go. Alexis Hudson bombed from 3. Her third 3 of the night. 15 for Hudson. And the timeout taken by Grove City. Final timeout of the night for the Wolverines with 31 seconds to go. 31 seconds left in regulation. And Grove City, which trailed by 15 at the half, 40-25, got to within 6. Then Allegheny opened up a 12-point lead by the end of 3, 59-47. Grove City's hung around, battled, and was within 2 with 31 seconds to go in regulation. And Allegheny will have the ball in the backcourt. To advance it, the Gators would have to take a timeout. But instead it'll be Antonacci who can run the baseline. Nope, now Allegheny takes the timeout. So the Gators now take timeout to advance it. We'll see what Coach Muffley elects to do as the 30 or a full. The inbound will come from the near side. It is a 30. 31.1 to go. We'll take a quick break as well. Come back with a finish on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Ma, is this how you feed a hamster?
I think so.
Is my homework right?
I think so.
Is this milk still good?
I think so.
When it comes to parenting, sometimes it's okay to think you know. But when it's something as important as your child's car seat, don't just think. Know. Double check if your child is in the right seat for their age and size. It'll help protect them in a car crash. Don't just think. Know by visiting nhtsa.gov/the right seat. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Allegheny ball on the near side out of the timeout. Bickert will inbound. Remember, Grove City still has a foul to give, only 3 fouls. 31 seconds to go in regulation. 69-67, Allegheny the lead. Bickert into the near corner for Antonacci. Stumbled, went down. We're going to have a jump ball. The Wolverines have the arrow, or they get the timeout. Did Allegheny get timeout? Gators have one left. And what do we have? Did Allegheny get a timeout? Was there a fouls or a jump ball? We might have 3 different opinions here. Timeout Allegheny. The Gators get the timeout to save possession with 28 seconds to go. It's a full timeout. So everybody's exhausted their timeouts in regulation. 69-67. You could have had a foul, you could have had a jump ball, you could have had a timeout. The Wolverines would have been really pleased with the jump ball because they have the arrow. The foul wouldn't have been an awful thing because they still have the foul to give before Allegheny's at the line, and the timeout means that Allegheny's out of timeouts. So the Gators will have to inbound without benefit of a timeout. The inbound will come on the near side. Looks like probably foul line extended. 69-67 with 28 seconds to go. Of course, Grove City out of timeouts. The Wolverines cannot advance the ball now. So keep that in mind as well. Lots to keep in mind here. For Grove City, this is an 11-2 run over the last 4 minutes or so. Sherrod, Hazley, Hudson, Thompson, and McDowell out there for the Wolverines. Antonacci, Santa Cola, Bickert, Coe, and Price for Allegheny. And it will be Antonacci to inbound on the near side. Wolverines do not guard her. They're doubling away from the ball. Inbound comes to Coe. And Hazley with a foul. Her second, team fourth. Now it'll be Antonacci inbounding on the near side. 27 seconds to go. And that whole thing only took 9/10 of a second. That's really helping the Wolverines. Antonacci looking, finds Price up top. Back to Antonacci. 23 seconds to go, and the Wolverines commit the foul. And we'll put Allegheny on the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Bethany Thompson, her third. Team fifth. Isabella Antonacci, first trip to the line tonight, 77% on the season, 40 of 52. Leads the team in makes and attempts. First one is good, 70-67. 23 seconds to go in regulation. This one up and good, 71-67. 4-point game, still time for the Wolverines. They need a quick one, however. Hazley with it, down to 18 seconds. Hazley top of the key. Hudson, left side, fumbled it, got it back. 14 seconds to go. Hudson with 12. McDowell with it. Left wing, Thompson down to 9 seconds. Thompson right lane up with the right hand, missed the layup. Rebound grabbed by Bickert. She'll be fouled with 4 seconds. And it would appear that Allegheny is going to pull out a win here at home. Foul on Thompson, her fourth. 4 seconds to go in a 4-point game. It's uphill both ways, it looks like, for the Wolverines. Bickert, line to the right. 3 of 3 at the line this year. First one is up and no good. But again, 4-point game. If you're Allegheny, just stay away, no matter what happens on this one. Second one is up and good. 72-67. Hudson into Hazley, 3 seconds. 2. Hazley, 40-footer on the way, off the backboard, and that'll do it. Allegheny holds off Grove City, 72-67. Allegheny pulls into a tie in the PAC North Division at 4-1. We'll be back with a recap on the Wolverines Sports Network.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies.
Oh, that's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better.
Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at GoRedForWomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million bucks. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Back here at Allegheny College's David Wise Center tonight, the Grove City College women's basketball team, a furious comeback, but the Wolverines ran out of time. Allegheny holds on 72-67. Both teams now 4-1 in the President's Athletic Conference's North Division. Grove City tonight putting 3 players in double figures. Meredith Sherrod with 22 points, a season high. Season high for any Grove City player here in 2025-26 season. 15 for Alexis Hudson. Bethany Thompson added 11. Allegheny paced by Ava Kobus, 20 points off the bench tonight on 9 of 15 shooting. 19 for Isabella Antonesi and 12 for Jess Bickert. Grove City shot 26 of 61 tonight. That's 43%. Allegheny 30 of 67. That's 45%. Wolverines held the Gators to 4 of 18 in the fourth quarter. That helped fuel the comeback. The Wolverines were down 15 at the half. They were down 11 with about 4.5 minutes to go. They got to within 2, but could not complete the comeback. Rebounds tonight, Allegheny +9, 39-30. Sarah Santacola led the Gators with 13. Antonesi with 6. Meredith Sherrod, 7 boards for Grove City. Reese Hazley, Brooke McCoy with 4 each. Grove City only 8 turnovers tonight. 12 for Allegheny. A few other numbers of note. Alexa McDowell, a couple of steals. Hudson, Sherrod, Reese Hazley, and Haley Mack all with 2 assists each. And for Allegheny, 5 assists for Bickert, Antonesi, and Santacola with 4. It was 22-14 after 1. Allegheny the lead. 40-25 at the break. It's 59-47. Allegheny led after 30 minutes. Grove City got within 2, 69-67 on a 3 from Alexis Hudson with a half minute to go. But the Wolverines could not get one more stop. A couple of some free throws made down the stretch by the Gators. As Antonesi hit a couple, Wolverines were stopped at the other end, did not score. Bickert added a free throw at the end, and your final 72-67. Both teams are now 4-1 in the PAC. And for now, Allegheny has first place based on the head-to-head tiebreaker. But again, teams, they'll play again down in Grove City, and the rematch will be February 11th, the penultimate home game for the Wolverines in this year's regular season. So with that, we are going to call it for now on the women's side of things. We will be back right now at 7:45 here in the East. So quarter till, wherever you're listening. They have put right now 23 minutes counting down on the men's game, which means we're going to tip off around 8:10. So we will be back in 15 minutes. At the top of the hour, we'll come back with the men's broadcast at athletics.gcc.edu and on the PAC Digital Network. Until then, this is Ryan Briggs. We'll be back in 15 minutes with Game 2 of our doubleheader. Your final tonight in the women's game, Allegheny 72, Grove City 67. And you heard it here on the Wolverines Sports Network. We'll talk to you at the top of the hour on the home of the Wolverines. Thank you for tuning into the Wolverines Sports Network. We'll talk to you next time on the home of the Wolverines.